What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to do a Smackdown review. One thing I forgot to mention, over the weekend we lost WWE superstar Ashley Mazzaro, who passed away at 39. She will be missed. Backstage we have Elias talking to Shane McMahon, saying that he was in touch with his feelings at Money in the Bank. Shane McMahon says he will be in Elias's corner tonight with Elias's match against Roman Reigns. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston come out. Kingston and Woods introduced a returning Big E, but the guy that they revealed wasn't him. What? They tell him the GTFO, and then the real Big E comes out to much fanfare. Big E says that he's missed his boys and the WWE Universe. They talk about Kingston's defense against KO at Money in the Bank, and of course this is going to bring out Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Zayn bitches about how he didn't get a party when he returned, and then the New Day say in harmony that they will give him nothing. Kevin Owens walks away. Sami Zayn calls this partying disgusting, blah blah blah, basically Daniel Bryan 2.0, and he says he'll be beating Kofi later tonight. Kingston responds in the contrary. Okay. Backstage we have R-Truth being a marked man, and he asks Carmella for help. We then have our first match, Andrade Cien Almas versus Ali. This is a good fast-paced match. Zelina Vega got herself involved a few times. It is amazing these two guys are mobile after Money in the Bank. Almas tried to finish off Ali, but Ali was able to roll him up and get the pin. We next have Mandy Rose versus Carmella with Sonya Deville and Drag Truth in ringside. This match ended in a no contest when the loser locker room came running out after R-Truth. He went running into the crowd with Carmella on his back. Next we have Sami Zayn versus Kofi Kingston. Backstage we find out that Big E got attacked by Owens. This is a pretty good match. There was a lot of action between Kofi and Zayn. Kofi hit the Trouble in Paradise and got the pin on Sami Zayn. After the match, as Kofi is celebrating, Paul Heyman comes out with the briefcase, I guess trying to hint that Brock Lesnar is there, which is complete BS. I have a better shot at scoring a date with Carmella than Brock Lesnar being at a show 2 times in a row. Anyways, this distracts Kofi. Dolph Ziggler comes from behind and attacks Kingston, beating him down all over ringside. Kofi's stretchered out, but halfway up the ramp he gets up and walks into the back on his own power. We then have Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair versus Bayley and Becky Lynch. This is actually a decent match. I thought I wasn't going to like it. There was a lot of action from both teams. Bayley rolled up Charlotte Flair and got the pin. In another backstage segment, R-Truth was able to escape the arena. So far he's held on to the title for at least 24 hours. We then have Dolph Ziggler coming out. He says that all of Kofi Kingston's opportunities should have been his, blah blah blah. And he says that he will be beating Kofi at the Super Showdown. That might actually be a good match. We then come to our main event, a Money in the Bank rematch, Elias versus Roman Reigns. Whoa boy. Shane McMahon is at ringside. This was an match. Shane gets himself involved, as you would expect. Elias tried to hit Roman with a guitar, but ends up eating a spear. Roman gets the pin. Shane then runs in, jumps Roman Reigns, ends up getting a Superman punch. As Roman is setting up for the spear, Drew McIntyre comes in, gives Reigns a Claymore kick, and Shane and lackey Drew McIntyre stand tall over Roman to end tonight's Smackdown. This was a pretty good Raw. It was going good pretty much all the way to the end. Then it kind of went downhill. The Money in the Bank rematch was something I really didn't have to see. And I'm kind of getting sick with whenever somebody from another show runs in, the announcers have to go, wild card roll, wild card roll, ah.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Okay, we get it, alright? It's been what, 2 weeks? I think we got the point now. Pretty much the Superstar shakeup was a failure. The whole wild card rule is supposed to be a stopgap. Okay, we get it. Just open up the roster. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode of Smackdown Review. Leave a comment down below what it's all time Smackdown, what you thought of this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.